In the cradle of civilization, ancient Mesopotamia, texts speak of powerful beings who descended from the heavens. They were the Anunnaki, divine figures who shaped kingship, built empires, and perhaps even engineered mankind. But were they gods or something else? The name Anunnaki loosely translates to those who came from heaven to earth, because An was the sky god and Kai was the earth goddess in Sumerian lore. Rooted in the mythologies of the Sumerians, Akkadians, Babylonians, and Assyrians, the Anunnaki formed a celestial pantheon whose influence stretched across millennia. Some ancient alien theorists propose that these beings hailed from Nibiru, a hypothetical planet beyond Neptune, said to orbit our sun in a long, elliptical path. Their alleged role in human history is as provocative as it is profound. According to fringe interpretations, the Anunnaki genetically engineered early hominids, creating humans as a labor force to mine Earth's resources. They established divine kingship, passed down sacred laws, and gifted humanity with knowledge of astronomy, agriculture, and architecture. The Anunnaki pantheon includes deities like Enki, the god of wisdom and water, Enlil, the ruler of air and authority, and Anu, the sovereign of sky and kingship. Temples and ziggurats were built to honor them. Some theorists suggest these structures may have functioned as landing pads or energetic hubs. Their iconography is rich with winged discs, serpents, and celestial maps, hinting at a deeper symbolic language that may encode cosmic truths. In modern times, the Anunnaki have become central figures in ancient astronaut theory, which proposes that they came from Nibiru and genetically modified humans. It also warns of a future Nibiru cataclysm, a return of the planet that could bring upheaval. Culturally, the Anunnaki have left a lasting imprint. In spiritual circles, some New Age groups view them not as tyrants, but as ascended beings or cosmic mentors. Their legacy fuels ongoing debates about human origins, divine intervention, and the possibility of lost knowledge buried beneath the sands of time. The Anunnaki stand at the crossroads of myth and mystery. Whether gods or aliens, their story challenges us to rethink our origins, our purpose, and the forces that shaped our world. In their shadow, we glimpse the possibility that history is deeper and stranger than we ever imagined. Towering, chalk white, and eerily graceful, the tall whites have emerged in modern lore as spectral figures, extraterrestrials who, according to witnesses, walk among us in secrecy. Their alleged presence is not marked by invasion or spectacle, but by quiet collaboration, subtle influence, and a haunting sense of otherworldly authority. Said to work alongside military personnel and monitor global affairs, the tall whites remain one of the most enigmatic species in alien lore. Most speculate they hail from distant systems such as Arcturus or Sirius. Reports suggest their contact with Earth began in the mid-20th century, particularly around Nellis Air Force Base in Nevada. They are believed to exist just beyond the threshold of human perception, visible only under specific conditions or to select individuals. Descriptions of the tall whites are striking. They are said to stand between 7 and 9 feet tall, with extremely pale skin, platinum blonde or white hair, and large, penetrating blue eyes. Their features are elongated, their movements graceful, and their demeanor emotionally distant. Though not hostile, they are often portrayed as reserved and telepathic, communicating through thought rather than speech. Their technology is said to be highly advanced, involving spacecraft, psychic communication, and even manipulation of time itself. Allegedly, the tall whites have engaged in covert collaboration with the U.S. military, offering technological insights in exchange for secrecy. Some theorists believe they exert influence over political decisions and monitor human development from behind the scenes. Their appearance, radiant, aloof, and commanding, mirrors archetypes of purity and divine authority. Though sometimes confused with the Nordic alien species, they are said to be more emotionally detached and less inclined toward direct guidance. New Age thinkers interpret the tall whites as ascension guides, mentors helping humanity evolve toward higher consciousness. Their emotional detachment, however, has also sparked unease, reflecting deeper fears of technocratic dominance and the loss of human empathy. Much of the lore surrounding them stems from the testimony of Charles Hall, whose claims remain uncorroborated. The tall whites are frequently tied to conspiracy theories involving deep state agendas and secret space programs. Ultimately, the tall whites occupy a liminal space, neither fully alien nor fully myth. They walk the line between watcher and manipulator, mentor and overlord, good and evil. Towering, mantis-like, and unnervingly calm, the insectoids are among the most enigmatic alien species described in modern lore. Often encountered during abduction experiences, they are portrayed not as invaders or saviors, but as emotionless overseers, conducting genetic experiments and guiding hybridization programs with chilling precision. Their presence evokes a sense of deep unease, not through aggression, but through their cold, calculated detachment. Their origins remain debated, though most theorists link them to star systems such as Zeta Reticuli or Orion. Unlike species that appear in physical form, insectoids manifest only during altered states of consciousness, like dreams, meditations, or moments of sleep paralysis. Within the alleged alien hierarchy, they are often depicted as supervisors, overseeing the activities of other species like the Greys. Descriptions of their physical form are consistent across reports. Tall, ranging from 6 to 9 feet, with mantis-like bodies, elongated limbs, large compound eyes, and exoskeletal features. Their behavior is marked by emotional detachment and telepathic communication, which many experiencers describe as overwhelming or deeply invasive. Despite their lack of empathy, they are considered highly intelligent, driven by logic and purpose rather than sentiment. The insectoids' alleged missions are as unsettling as their demeanor. They are said to oversee genetic engineering programs, particularly those involving human-gray hybrids. Their psychic abilities allow them to monitor human consciousness and emotional states, functioning as silent observers of our inner worlds. Some theorists suggest they are guiding humanity toward a post-biological future, one shaped by synthetic evolution and cognitive transformation. Echoes of the insectoids can be found in the symbolism of the praying mantis. Across various traditions, mantises represent patience, precision, and spiritual awareness. Ancient cave art and tribal myths occasionally depict insect-like beings as sky visitors or dream guides, while shamanic visions often include encounters with similar entities during altered states of consciousness. The insectoids challenge conventional notions of intelligence and empathy. They may represent a form of consciousness beyond emotion, pure awareness, unclouded by desire or fear. Their appearance often triggers primal discomfort, possibly reflecting humanity's deep unease with non-mammalian intelligence. But the insectoids are not here to comfort us. They are here to observe, to guide, and perhaps to reshape. Whether real entities or reflections of our deepest fears, they force us to expand our definition of intelligence, question the boundaries of empathy, and confront what it truly means to evolve. Far beyond the Milky Way, nestled within the spiral arms of the Andromeda galaxy, a race of radiant beings is said to thrive, wise, benevolent, and deeply committed to the liberation of consciousness. The Andromedans are not conquerors, nor covert manipulators. They are mentors, engineers of light, guardians of galactic harmony. Their origins trace to Andromeda, the closest spiral galaxy to our own. Some Andromedan factions are said to exist as pure energy, formless, yet profoundly aware. Their mission is clear: to assist in dismantling oppressive systems and guide planetary civilizations toward ascension. Descriptions of their appearance vary. Some are seen as tall, blue-skinned humanoids with crystalline features that shimmer with intelligence. Others appear as beings of light, fluid, radiant, and almost impossible to define. Communication is telepathic, often experienced through dreams, intuitive downloads, or meditative contact. To encounter an Andromedan, it is said, is to feel seen, not just as a body, but as a soul. They are said to use light frequencies and sound codes to heal trauma, activate dormant DNA, and awaken latent potential. Individuals who resonate with Andromedan energy, often called starseeds, frequently feel drawn to truth-seeking and spiritual liberation. Echoes of the Andromedans ripple through myth and history. Some believe they helped establish Atlantis, seeding early spiritual technologies and guiding humanity's golden age. Ancient cultures like the Maya and Egyptians may have encoded Andromedan alignments into their architecture, star maps etched in stone, pointing to a cosmic lineage. In galactic lore, they are often portrayed as watchers, guardians, and mediators, balancing the scales of interstellar diplomacy. As diplomats, they mediate between species, fostering peaceful evolution. As mentors, they share advanced technologies, bioships, zero-point energy, and consciousness-based computing, tools not just of progress, but of awakening. The Andromedans are not just beings from another galaxy. They offer a vision of humanity, healed, awakened, and aligned with the universe. In their presence, we remember that we're meant for much more than we've settled for. Like, subscribe, and comment for more.